1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show.
So we'll make a start then. Welcome to the Alien Spaceship with myself, Emmy Hikins, and he calls me bruv.
And myself, Trevor Gear, and I call him Cuz.
Hi guys.
Yeah.
Yes, brother.
All right.
Oh, sorry. Was that my? I completely forgot if I was supposed to say something.
No, that's fine.
I'm Dan Pindred, and these guys call me Fam.
Yeah. Yes, that's it.
Do better next time.
Yeah, no worries. Trust me, we do that a lot as well, Bro and I. Right, so we're just talking about confidence today. Confidence. Now I looked it up, and it's a funny, one of them funny definitions of confidence. Something that I believe in one's ability or whatever, you know. And I'm thinking, well, what if I believe I can fly? Does that mean that I have confidence to fly? All right. Yeah. So does anyone have any thoughts on confidence?
Well, I mean, I suppose there are many different types of confidence, depending on which side that you look at it. So as you were saying, the definition, I've not looked into the definition, so you're going to school me today. But yeah, I suppose like he was establishing there's overconfidence. I suppose the overconfidence in the ability to be able to fly, or underconfidence, which would be the lacking of ability, and that's where I'm going to start off.
Right.
So, what about you, Trev, bro?
Right, bro.
Yeah, I mean it's a wide-ranging word, really, isn't it? Confidence. I think if we think about having confidence in other people,
yeah,
we have a faith and belief that they will do what we'd like them to do. They'll perform what they're there for. That we can rely on them. So that's having confidence maybe in an organisation or in somebody else in that situation. Another definition might be telling somebody something private in confidence, for example, and the confidence bit, I guess, comes from believing the person you're telling won't say anything. I mean, I've always done a little bit of acting on the side, which is what one of my granddaughters is doing an honours degree in that. And you may remember, Cuz, I once took you into my confidence and told you I was actually in line to be the next James Bond, and I swore you to secrecy, didn't I? What did you do? You went and told on me, and I lost the part. So that was one telling you something in confidence which I should never have done. If you believe that, you'll believe anything. But no, I think as Danny said, to be serious about it, as Danny said, it is about self-confidence, self-assurance, belief in ourselves. And I don't think it's an absolute state like happiness. We're not either happy or sad. It's like a meandering stream, isn't it? And sometimes we're on the banks of that stream and happiness or confidence touches us. Other times the opposite does. But I guess there's lots of reasons for confidence or a lack of it. Trying to think of some of the ways which confidence shows itself. I think a confident person probably doesn't seek approval.
The leader of our gang will make the show go with a bang and fund the aim of everything Custis. And fund the aim of everything Custis.
Confident person probably doesn't seek approval from others,
Right.
which is not to say approval is not a nice thing to get, a pat on the back. Of course it is, but I don't think confident people necessarily go looking after that. Confident people, I guess, are assertive, but not to the point of arrogance. It's good to be self-confident, but not if it then devalues somebody else. Some people sort of are very chipper, very self-confident, and they'll tell a joke against somebody else, which is not an ideal way to be confident. So that does, cross over into being arrogant as well. So again, confidence, one has to be careful about it. I think confident people persevere. You could say they're persevere. You could say they're decisive, but again, not always. I mean, a good example for me is my own son. Now, I would call him a very confident, very self-confident person, but actually he's one of the most indecisive people I've ever known. I don't know whether that has to do with his star sign or sun sign, which is Libra. I mean, I'm not a great believer in horoscopes, but I believe in characteristics, often similar under some signs. And if I seem to remember looking at Libra in the past and saying a characteristic is that they're quite indecisive people, but that certainly doesn't impact on his self-confidence. So yeah, that's an example of where decisiveness isn't necessarily an indicator of confidence. So some say we are not born with confidence, that it's a skill we can learn. And I think there's some truth in that. But also, I do think that environment and upbringing and nurturing can have an effect. I mean, if, for example, somebody doesn't feel they've had unconditional love or validation from their home setting, their parents or whatever, that can seriously impact their self-confidence for much of their life, I suspect. So that's one thing. But equally, there are things we can do to improve our self-confidence. And I would say one of the first ones is having good eye contact, especially in a one-to-one situation. It's good to look at somebody, in the eye. One thing politicians probably do well, and there's not many things they do well in my view, but when you see them interviewed, they can give pretty rock-hard eye contact with the interviewer, which probably can be a bit overpowering to the interviewer, but strong eye contact is a very good thing. So that's something I think we can do if we are a bit nervous, a bit shy, and I think most people have a level of shyness in them, but we can probably overcome that, even if it's, we fake it to make it sort of thing. Until we make it, we appear much more self-confident. The number of times I've heard of people, I've read a biography of somebody, often a comedian or a well-known actor, and we hear that they say they're very, very shy. They have not much self-confidence. But I think when you get into a role, or even the way you dress in a particular career you have, that can give you a confidence because you're sort of hiding behind, something else.
Of our gang will make the show go with a bang and fund the aim of everything customers. And fund the aim of everything customers.